revere set the nation on its ear, and the shot at Lexington heard round the world. When the British fired in the early dawn, the War of Independence had begun. The die was cast, the rebel flag unfurled, and on to Concord marched the foe to seize the arsenal there, you know, waking folks and searching all around. Till our militia stopped them in their tracks. At the old North Bridge we turned them back and chased those redcoats back to Boston town. And the shot heard round the world was the start of the revolution. The Minutemen were ready on the move. Take your powder, take your gun, report to General Washington. Hurry men, there's not an hour to lose. Now at famous Bunker Hill, even though we lost, it was quite a thrill. The rebel Colonel Prescott proved he was wise, outnumbered and low on ammunition as the British stormed his position. He said, hold your fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Though the next few years were rough, General Washington's men proved they were tough. Those hungry, ragged boys would not be beat. One night they crossed the Delaware, surprised the Hessians in their lair, and at Valley Forge they just bundled up their feet. Now the shot heard round the world was the start of the revolution. The Minutemen were ready on the move. Take your blanket, take your sun, report to General Washington. We got our rights and now it's time to prove. Well, they showed such determination that they won the admiration of countries across the sea like France and Spain, who loaned the colony ships and guns and put the British on the run and the Continental Army on its feet again. And though they lost some battles too, the Americans swore they see it through. Their raiding parties kept up hit and run. At Yorktown, the British could not retreat, bottled up by Washington and the French fleet. Cornwallis surrendered, and finally we had won. Hooray! On the shot heard round the world, to the end of the revolution, the Continental rabble took the day. And the father of our country beat the British there at Yorktown and brought him to you and me and the USA. God bless America, let freedom ring.
Now that we have completed this video, I just want this to be an introduction into the American Revolution. Some key things that I want to say before we get into our circle and talk about the notes we took is the American Revolution was the American War of Independence from Great Britain. It was with 13 colonies, and we just did not like the way that they were treating us, and so we went to war with them because we wanted our own independence. It was from 1775 with the first battle of Lexington, which is also known as the Shot Around the World. And that's something that's very important for you to know, is because in some of the textbooks it refers to it as that. And that was in April 1775, and it goes all the way to Yorktown, which was in 1783. So there's different battles, there's a ton of battles, but we're only going to be focusing on the ones that are the most impacted to us and to the Great Britain, and the ones that are most common. So you notice that there was similar ones in the video and similar ones that we talked about during the iMovie, but those are the main ones we will be talking about. So we're going to get together in our group and we're going to go over our notes that we took and start discussing that.